Okay, folks, welcome to the after hours price action on Disney and Twilio, and of course, Market Wrap. So let's get to it. Disney uh, beat on pretty much everything, I guess. I haven't gone into the numbers all too much, but as you're aware, we opened up a strangle on Disney. Our concern is with the testing of our call side strike. Current price is at 161 spot 11. Our strike is up at 170. I know we're at resistance, so I'm feeling pretty good about this trade. Will it be profitable? We don't know. We don't know until we're out. So those options expire worthless on Friday. We'll try to get out tomorrow if we can. Twilio, not much in terms of, well, more came out. Okay, now I see. No, this is just a headline. Just some headlines about the earnings, not much with regard to what the expectations were. But apparently, I'm looking for more information. They did well. So the shares are up. We're trading now at 259 spot 11. Our strike to the call side, which is what we'd be concerned about being tested, is up at 270. So again, another one where we're feeling pretty good about going into the new trading day. And we never get cocky. We always want to be humble and say, tomorrow's another day. The markets will open up, and hopefully it's a profitable trade. So right now, it's looking pretty good. Let's get to Market Wrap. Okay, so let's talk first about Disney's chart and where it's trading at current, which is about right up in here. All right, so a lot of overhead supply here. We put our strike up here. So to give us as much distance as possible while receiving a reasonable credit. So I feel good about this trade. Twilio, our strike is up here, up and into some resistance. 250 is, let's say 253. Pretty critical resistance. Let's go back to Twilio really quick, see where it's trading now. 255. So we're in that neighborhood, and it's coming off some. So that's a good thing. Let's move on to the day's events. And as we're going through this, just keep in mind, all eyes are on CPI. So bonds pulled back. We expected that was going to happen. It did happen. The tips rallied today, but faded off the highs. The 50-day moving average is rapidly approaching the 200-day moving average. That's no bueno for the tips. The dollar, no breakdown, a down day, but really an iffy day, almost an indecision day on very light volume. So to see a pop here wouldn't be surprising, and I think that's what the gold bugs were anticipating today. The VIX closed down below support. Do we close in the teens? Yeah. So a very, very bullish day. Stokes are at oversold levels. We're due for a pop here, but they can go lower relative to historic periods. The Dow Transports, very strong day. Higher lows on RSI. Volume, very strong volume. Stokes hooking up. Fast line on Stokes breaking out. The S&P 500. RSI had broken out along with Stokes yesterday. We broke out on price today. Perfect illustration of when you have your momentum indicators leading price performance. We expected this. The question is, do we now hold this? Or do we break back down into this trading range? If we do, that could spell trouble. Oh, the other thing, volume, not good. The Dow Jones daily chart, continuation breakout up and into resistance, light volume. So we were talking about this last night. The up volume bars are trending down. The Trip Qs, daily chart, a good day. I mean, we closed above the 200-day moving average. Always nice to see, but volume not good. The oscillators look very good. The small caps, a breakout above resistance. This is going to need to get retested, the 204 mark. Look at the volume. So this is what's concerning, right? Is this a short covering rally in a longer term bear market? And by bear market, it could be, a brief bear market. It doesn't need to be a multi-year bear market post 2000 to 2002. It just needs to be a sustained correction. That's all. The banks, I think we're topping out here short term. Again, another sector very vulnerable to interest rates, and the CPI can certainly move interest rates. XLK, technology, strong day. Moving up and into resistance. Volume declined. XLY, the consumer discretionaries, continuation move up higher. Indicators strong, volume horrible. Energy. No continuation move lower. This could be a bull flag setup forming here. Volume rose. So while it still looks long in the tooth, I'm not going to be the least bit surprised to see energy move up higher here. Emerging markets. Strong session up and into resistance. This is a breakout. Gold. We closed above 1830, folks. That's critical now support. Last seen back here in late January. We are back, but volume continues to decline. The GDXJ closed down on the day. Bit of a reversal bar. Volume light. NUGT also reversed on the day at resistance or off of resistance. Couldn't close above 50. SILJ eked out a gain, but we're going to pull back here. We're going to probably put in a higher low. Gold money, it closed up slightly on the day. Cal-Maine Foods, down 2% on the session on light volume. PayPal, we opened up a bull spread on PayPal. If you're looking to buy the common stock, I have zero problem with that. Bullish key reversal bar on the day. We're currently up on the trade. I believe we are up. Yes, 4.5%. DWAC, another down day. I don't like the fact we didn't get a continuation breakout. We'll hold on to it, but with one of our hands on the ripcord, just in case we begin to take out the lows of the 8th. SOXL. Let's go to TrendSpider for this one. Okay, so we added to our short trade. Why? We hit resistance. I waited patiently, not even for the first band here, but the second band of resistance. Volume still rose. Stokes look good. So this is really just a hedge. And if we get a pullback, even if we get washout on the trade, meaning we close it out flat, that's fine, assuming that we don't have bearish news in a bearish market. If we have a bearish news in a bearish market, we may lean in more to the trade. But if we pull back and do any type of retesting of support and we hold, and the same holds true for the market, we'll exit the trade. OPTT, a good day today, finally. It looks like we're forming a double bottom setup here on OPTT, looking good. Let's leave it off with LABU. LABU broke out of a triangle formation today. I tried to roll out of the 20 puts. We have like an 80% profit on that trade. Actually, now I'm looking at 84.73%. So there's not much meat left on the bone. I would like to roll out into next week, but they want too much money and we're not going to pay it. So I suspect at some point in time, either this week, probably next week, early next week, we'll get a retest of the breakout point. If the options expire worthless on Friday, good. We'll just look to reopen the position on a pullback and a retest of 20. I like that price point. With that, folks, everybody have a great night, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Be well.